Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a weekly check-in from the 6th of February through the 14th of February. So I don't have a lot of transactions, so I went ahead and left this step for the video. Normally I do it off camera, but it's because I have a lot of transactions. But this week I did not. So So groceries, I still have not gone to the grocery store. So I currently still have the $115 that I started with. So I'm going to leave that alone. Now I did have HelloFresh meals for this week. We were finishing up some food that was already in the refrigerator because we were getting ready to go on the trip. So when I definitely will need to grocery shop for this upcoming week. I don't have HelloFresh this week. Eating out, I did have one transaction, and that was for Texas Roadhouse for $40. And since you now have to order food online with Texas Roadhouse, you can't just go there and get it. Oh, I already wrote it down, but it wasn't part of that check-in. Okay, so I did already write that one down. So Texas Roadhouse for $40. And then in spending, I used my spending twice, and I think it is now empty. So spending color is light purple. So I had First Watch for $42 and Starbucks, which was a reload of my gold card, for $25. So this one was on the 9th. And the First Watch was on the 9th. So I went to breakfast with my dad. He wasn't feeling well, so I just paid the bill and had him sit outside, and then I went and took him home. So normally that would be an eating out expense, but because it was me with my dad, I just used my spending money, and then Starbucks for $25. Go ahead and catch up this part. So groceries, it was $0. I still have $600. Eating out was $40. So I have $110. Spending was $42 plus $25, $67. So I have $100 left. Giving was $100. So I have $200 left. Like that. Okay. And then in household, I didn't spend anything. Miscellaneous, I didn't spend anything. Personal care, spend anything. So this is how I'm tracking miscellaneous, household, personal care, and gas. I did get gas. Oh, that was last time. I need to get gas today. Filled back up again. I did spend a little bit in for my mom. We are able to visit again. I bought her some sweatshirts because when I went to visit her, her sweatshirts are really bad, and she loves to wear sweatshirts every day. She's always cold. So I spent $17 at Walmart getting her a couple sweatshirts. We still are not able to go into her room, so I really don't know what she needs right now. But and we still can't take her out. On the 9th. Check those off. So for my mom, it was 17. So I had 100 for her. I spent 17. I have $83 left for her for the month. Household, I didn't spend anything. Entertainment, I didn't spend anything. Medicine, I spent, it was 10. I spent 10. I actually don't have a color for medicine. I have 90 left for medicine. Personal care, I have not spent anything. I still have 200, and then gas, I didn't spend anything. Though I will today, but that will go into next week's check-in. I did spend money in clothing. I spent $30. And then craft supplies, I spent $71. I didn't order at Jet Pens. Miscellaneous, I have not spent anything. House cleaning, I spent $120. Planner Spot has not come out yet. HBO is going to $9.99, or I'm just gonna put $10. I guess my trial, discounted trial is done. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I actually do not watch it. I got it for my daughter because she's watching things, so I may get rid of that. And she can pay for it. All of these are in and regular. I did find out that Netflix is going up 50 cents, so I'll round to $16. Next month. Okay. So when I look at what I have in here versus what I need to stuff, there really isn't a lot. I am going to put money back in. So for groceries, I still have 600. I do have 2 HelloFresh coming in for week 3 and week 4. So I will have those 2 coming out, plus, but that money I left in the bank. Eating out, I have 110 left. Spending 100. Giving 200. Household 100. Entertainment 50. Medicine 90. My mom 83. Personal care 200. Gas 191. So overall, a pretty easy check-in. I think with vacation, because I didn't use my wallet, the envelopes in here for my vacation, I did that totally separate. It really, in hindsight, I should have probably put less money in my envelopes, knowing that for 5 days I was going to be spending money out of my vacation account. And I just want to go back really quickly and put in my no spend days, because my goal is to have 10 this month. I think I'm going to make it. Let's see here. I started this budget on the 31st. And then the 7th. And the 8th. And then, of course, because I wasn't using my wallet these days, my envelopes, I should say, here. I'm not going to put one on the 14th because I am going to get gas today. So all good there. And then let's go ahead and replenish the envelopes that we need to replenish. So for groceries, I'm just going to leave the money in here that's in here because, you know, why take it out and put it back in? I'm eventually going to probably have grocery rollover money, though I will need to do a big grocery haul this week. So I may need to go into here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it in because I know I'm going to go over the 115 because I really have nothing in the house. So let's go ahead and put the next 115 in. And that still gives me $230 for week 4. So obviously I'm going to have some rollover money there. That'll be nice. So for groceries, I'm going to fund this and put in an additional 115. Money just flew right out of my hands. So when I did my trackers this time, I just did the total amount for that category. And then I'm just using it as my running total. So I do date it, so I do know what week that money is going to be budgeted to. But as far as my actual tracker, I just kept it as the full amount. So for eating out, I do still have $10 left from last week. So I'm going to put an additional $50 in. No matter what, I seem to spend my eating out money. I would prefer to eat out than, oh, because there's still 20 in here. Okay. I did have probably some of the best HelloFresh meals I think I've ever had. We had a turkey lettuce wrap that was so good. And then a barbecue chicken flatbread pizza that was so good. So both of those recipes are very easy to duplicate without being HelloFresh. And I think I will definitely be using those again because they were really good. And then spending is empty. Another category that I tend to find a way to spend everything in. Household still has 50, so I'm not going to add to that. Miscellaneous still has the 40, so I'm not going to add. Personal care, I started with 70. I still have the 70. I still need to get my hair cut and colored, so that will be later. My mom has 23, so I'm going to go ahead and put in another 20. Okay, we still can't take her out, so we're just kind of playing it by ear this week on how, you know, things are going to go. Entertainment still has 50. I probably should have taken that to Vegas, but I'll leave it here. Medicine has 40. I think that's plenty. So these are all written in. Clothes, I did use 30. I had 100, so I still have 70 here. And gifts are done, and I have nothing back to the bank in this one. So for this one, I do have money in my back to bank, and I have added the overage for electricity. I've already added that into that sinking fund. So 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 207 is in back to bank, which isn't bad, but I'm going to leave it for now, and then I'll start my cash stuffing for March in here. Okay, I think that was everything in this one. Yeah, these are all done. I did spend 120 out of cleaning, so I still have 120 for the end of the month. Yep, everything else looks good. And then as far as sinking funds, I haven't done a lot of damage. I have not filled in my transaction book yet though. So I've already moved. If you saw my video where I cash stuffed my incremental income, I just wanted to show you how I noted it on here. So for my birthday, I added 50 more. So I had my original 50 I added plus 50. For my daughter's birthday, I added the 50. For my son-in-law's birthday, I added 100, and then I used 251 of it. For my nieces and nephews, that was the same. For my family, I added the 50 plus another 50 when I did my cash stuffing. Same for tax prep, glasses, added $5 for the dogs, and then added 100 for Disney, 200 for technology. Now this is an online account, so I already transferred that. Vacation, I took out in cash, so I put it in and then I wrote minus 300 because I'm using that 300. I'm taking it on vacation. I took it on vacation with me. For Etsy, these two were from my original cash stuffing. So I went ahead and brought over my ending balances here because I know that I am not going to spend from there. But then I decided just to wait until the end of the month and I'll do one reconciliation. As far as my transaction log, I did have the money for Michael's, close to my heart ink pads, and my jet pen order came on my card, and then that money will come out of my sinking funds or my cash envelopes, and then I'll just track that. I was waiting for the returns for the things I returned from Michael's before to see those come in so that I could put them on and then take them off so that it was balanced at the end of the month. So I will catch up on that. So I believe that is everything for this video. I am thinking about doing a no cash March. The only category that I'm thinking of using cash for the month of March would be my spending, which would be $50 a week. March is, I believe, a 5-week month. Yeah, it's a 5-week month on my budget. So I'm thinking of doing just spending money in cash. I will do my sinking funds in cash. But all my other categories, I'm thinking of doing my card and then tracking the transactions and paying as I go. So let me know what your thoughts are. If you do your budget that way, if that works for you. I just wanted to see if I would do better not moving money back and forth. You know, like every time we go to eating out, I usually order online, so I have to put the money back. So it would make sense that eating out would be an online account versus cash. But then on the other hand, I'm nervous that I'm going to overspend because that is my reputation. I do like to spend online. So I don't know. You know, let me know your thoughts. I've kind of tentatively set up my budget. I could just go ahead and move the money for my cash envelopes into my Capital One. I have a Capital One checking account that is attached to my Capital One card along with my savings account, and just move the money at the beginning of the month so that it wasn't in my checking account. I couldn't go ATM and get the money out. So I'm thinking that might be a change of pace. Maybe it will be an epic fail. Maybe it'll be less moving money. I don't know. I can't decide. I really like spending cash, but I am finding right now I'm tending to take the money out and put the money back. And, you know, now that I have a Capital One card again, I got my card replaced, I'm finding that might just be easier. So let me know. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Take a vote if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. If you've been following around my channel for a long time, you might be saying, no, Dina, that's a really bad idea. If you're new to my channel, you're like, yeah, go ahead, try it. So we'll see. So leave a vote down below in my comment section on this video and let me know what you guys think I should be doing for March. That is everything for this video. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are having a great month.